Okay, so for start, um, welcome to OLC Online Language Community. Name's Kevin, and today we are going to talk about the writing a resume and preparing for an interview. Um, this class includes an explanation, a key vocabulary, useful phrases, and some suggest activities. So for for a start, let's start with a little icebreaker. So in this icebreaker, oh wait, uh, wait me a second. No, it is not reading the video. Eh? Now, so
You walk in a Mc
you can see and hear the video.
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, so I'm putting.
you walk in a McDonald's and hand in your You walk into McDonald's and hand in your job application. Here's why you get rejected. The manager grabs your application and rolls his eyes once he sees your resume. It's 2 pages long. He's tempted to throw out the second page, but he gives you a chance and keeps reading until he notices another mistake. You use entire paragraphs instead of bullets to describe your experiences. He sends you a strongly worded email with some resume tips and tells you to follow Go Hard.
Okay, so hello, Grizzly. I'm sorry, I didn't know that you connected. So, okay, so the first, have you ever writing a resume before, uh, like a resume summary, for a test or for a CV? And what moment you writing a resume of that? Luisa Grizzly.
I write the resume, but in Spanish, but not in English. In 1 year ago.
Okay, so when you applied, this is for another topic. What kind of job would you like to apply, and why? Lisa or Grizzly? Who wants to answer?
Teacher, like 2 weeks ago, I wrote a resume and I applied for a, like, I don't know how to say it. Es la señora de la librería.
Library?
Yes.
Okay. So, so for the next, we are going to start with the topic, writing a resume. Okay, so a resume, when we say in the resume, is also called a CV in many countries. And this is a short document that highlights of your education, experience, skills, and achievements. It should be clear and concise and well organized and tailored to the job. Okay, so a resume or CV is a document to apply for jobs. Uh, this need to needs to have the award experience, qualifications, skills, strengths, achievements, and responsibilities that you have. So in the work experience, you must to write the jobs that you have done before, like I don't know, you working for an enterprise that like computer maintenance or all things that things for that. So the basic structure for a personal CV is have a personal information, name, contact, and info, objective or profile. The objective of profile is a short sentence about your careers and goals. The education is means like show attendance, degrees, dates, um, show things that are the work experience have the job titles, companions, dates, and responsibilities. And the skills is the have the if you have the skills of language, I mean, like you speak another language, English, French, Japanese, Russian, Germany, Portuguese, uh, or another different language that is in the world. Uh, if you have computer skills, like programming, SQ, C++, Scrap, or if you are engineer of computing, like computing maintenance, things like that, that it the dates and responsibilities, the responsibility that you had, the dates is the time that you finalize your 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 job title or your education, uh, and the initial knowledge. The initial knowledge is referring to not a college if can love like technical careers like technical computing maintenance or technical auxiliary countable like things that this. So the last part is the reference. The reference is a thing that is optional. Many times the reference is like putting the contact or person that that will be talk or about you very well and things that it's that. So uh, the the first reading resume is focuses in the work experience. No, sorry, for the qualifications. The qualification is certificates or degrees that you have. When we say in the certificate or degrees do you have, we can say it like the education that you have, the work experience can be you said it in qualifications or the skills that you have. But many times skills can be a part for qualifications. In the part of the skills is the things that you can do well, like maintenance of computer, tailoring. You are good in tailoring, uh, or like culinary. You can do good culinary food. Is a skill, or a skill like you have a good form to express in public. Is that skills, and also is a strength. Okay, so about talking for strength, the strength is the positive qualities about you. Like I'm good in talking in front of many people. I'm good for responsibilities and do the things in time or at the deadline, or things that are that this. In achievements, the achievements is the important things that you have accomplishment, like your titles or your educations, and things that it's the responsibilities, the tasks that you have at a job. Like the last job you have is for engineering and computing. So you have experience in this area. So you have some questions about what is the structure, or what is the important things in writing a resume or a CV.
Teacher, about the responsibilities
Yes.
is what I will do in the job that I'm applying or past jobs.
It can be the both, but in many cases, it's the task or the things that you have to do at the last job. But in many cases, the responsibility is the task that you have in a job.
Like in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, uh, I'm seeing there we can continue. Okay, so the next is useful phrases for a resume. So a useful phrase for a resume is I give 6 phrases that it's a strong communication skills, a fluent in English and Spanish, and program efficient in Microsoft Office and hardware maintenance, and motivating and detail oriented, and looking for opportunity to grow professionally. Okay, so what is this phrases is good for a CV resume? Okay, it's a good form to say the interviewer that you have some abilities, or you're motivated uh, to the job that you are applying. So when you're saying looking for opportunities to grow professionally, you're saying the interviewer that you continue learning about many things, many topics, many things of life, that you are preparing yourself to be better and to improve your applications and your abilities. And the other form is the proficiency in Microsoft Office and hardware maintenance. Uh, for the world today, sorry, the world today, we are global world. It's many required to have proficiency in Microsoft Office. The Microsoft Office have a lot of programs like Microsoft OneNote, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, um, what other Microsoft in or Office we have. Uh, I don't, I don't remember. What else? And it's mainly important to have that abilities to these programs of Office and the part of the hardware maintenance. So focus in the idea like in the global in these days we use many technologies device. So many many that technology device need to a maintenance. So a hardware maintenance is a good ability to to put in your CV or resume, and it's also gratitude to the interviewers know that you have a proficiency in a hardware maintenance and in Microsoft Office. Okay, so in the part of the fluent in English and Spanish, is stating that you are a bilingual. You have the capacity to speak other idioms, like in this case, English or Spanish. You can say that I'm fluent in English, Spanish, Russian, and German, things that it's in that. But you are saying the interviewer you have the possibility to communicating in other language, and that ability is so required. It's too required in this in the moment in the world is so required that you speak in another language. When we say in the strong communication skills, uh, is also in hand. Sorry, this phrase, strong communication skills. We can say that it is some hand of the fluent English and Spanish, the fluent in English and Spanish. Why? Because have a strong communication skills, it's mean that you can say, you can express yourself uh, very well, and you can express the emotions or the meanings that you want to say to another person. Also, the strong communication skills can be like you are good to speak it in public. And you have that ability to improve in the people and to have a little impact or have an impact in the people. So there is some phrases that the skills or the strong abilities that you have. Okay, so in an interview, it is some chance. No, it's your chance to show your personality, answer questions clearly, and explain why you're good fit for the job. And you need to prepare both common questions and your own questions. And to prepare this, for this, you have some key vocabulary in in four situations. Okay, so the first situation is when the interviewer asks you for talking about yourself. Okay, so we're going to say the interviewer is the person that is asking the question. Interview is the person that being interviewed. I mean, it's you. So when when you are in an interview, dress professionally. I mean, the where is appropriate clothes for the job, uh, and show yourself confident. And it is also it is important, uh, always get on time. And a first impression is a good form to self view. Um, okay, so when we are talking, when we are in the situation to talking about yourself, you can say it. I will describe myself as, and you said it like I will describe myself as a good person, or as I'm very passionate about the technology or customer service, or um, I will describe myself as believe, no, sorry, as a very responsibility person who can the ability to working group um working group effectively. You can say it in the form. Eh, the phrase I will describe myself as is many use, is so used. So in English speaking cultures, the I will describe myself when you are answering the question on, yes, the question talking about yourself. Many people use I will describe myself as, and say, and after that say how yourself describe, or how myself describe us. So in other hand, or in other situations, we have the strange. Okay, so in the strange, one of the most popular phrases that is used in speaking in English cultures is one of my greatest strengths is. Okay, so we can say it. One of my greatest strengths is problem solving. Or you also can say it like one of my strengths is problem solving. Is another form to say it, and not it's too long like one of my greatest strengths is. In in the other situation that when the interviewer asks to you your witness, use use phrases like I'm working on providing. No, my weak, no, my witness is, or things that in that way. Uh, like or a challenge I faced was, and you say that what the challenge or what is your witness. Focus when you say your witness. Don't sound like you are not improvising in this witness. Why? Because it's showing to the interviewer that you not have the ability to improve yourself, and it's it can be let's your points, let's your an opportunity in a job, because an enterprise, an interviewer looking for a person that can improve mm, her weakness and their weakness, and also have a good strength. For example, I believe I would be great fit for this position. Sorry, no. Uh, um, for example, a challenge that I faced was uh, speak in public, but I overcome it by public by improving this, or this can be another form to say it. So, mm, another form, no, sorry, for to end the interview, it's important to say it and to sound very polite and grateful. Because why? Because in English speaking cultures, it's important to sound and to show you very grateful, and that is all. So, a useful phrase to end in an interview is "Thank you for this opportunity," or "Thank you for the opportunity that you gave me," and that's all. Another useful phrases for an interview, it's when you are applying for a job. Like, I believe I will be a great fit for this position because I have I have ability to work in group. Okay, so I'm putting that phrase. Let me 1 second. I'm putting that phrase here. Uh, I believe I will I will be reader to this position um bec- to fit to fit this position because and you said why you agree or why you think that you are good to that position. This this phrase is used when you're applying to or when you are writing to apply on a job application. So in a resume or a CV, phrases are usually short. The phrases are short and without full sentence or subjects like I or my. And the tone it's formal and focused on achievements and skills. For example, in strong communication skills, you can use you can use this to show that you can express yourself clearly and work very well with other persons. Some examples to use for the skills is strong communication skills, teamwork, and active listening. Um, okay, so when we setting in this part, fluent and English speaking. This also shows your language level, which is very valuable in international or bilingual jobs. And in the part of the, like I said, in the part of the Microsoft Office on hardware maintenance, the proficiency means that you're skilled but not an expert, but you have the skills. And is also to describe to technical or job relative skills. Hmm. Um, on the other hand, uh, this is for a clarity. The motivated and detail-oriented, this phrase or this sentence is also personal qualities and the employees like motivated. Motivated is you who work hard. Daily oriented, you paid attention to small things. Some example of this is motivated detail-oriented technicians with a passion for IT, informatic technology. IT is informatical technology. So for this, when there are phrases, when we're saying I'm very passionate about technology and customer service, what is important to say it in that form, and what is the situation that we said in that I'm very passionate about. So I'm saying that the best situation that you can say that phrase is in strange. Is also another form to say it. So you can say it one of the my best or positive, well, one of the my strengths is problem solving. In my last project I featured a network user data fit of 5 users. Or you can say that one of my strengths is public talking, public speaking. And in my last project, I presented that um, I'm presenting an informatic innovation for seminars. Okay, so I'm very passionate about technology and customer service. This phrase is used to talking about yourself. You can say it. I will describe myself as very passionate about the technology and customer service. Why? Because this used to show enthusiasm and connect for your interest into the job. Um, or you can say it in another form is like a complimenting. Is I'm very passionate about technology, or I'm very passionate about tailoring and customer service. I enjoy to helping people to solve their problems. For this moment, you have some questions.
No, teacher, everything is clear.
Okay,
It's clear, teacher. Thank you.
okay. So let's continue. Uh, I'm mentioning this phrase, and I want to explain these words more offensively, or to explain more. Is This phrase is used to introduce your main argument in the interview. For example, I believe I will be great fit for this position because I have some experience in computer maintenance or in tailoring, and I enjoy team collaborations. Okay, so another another sorry so another useful key vocabulary that you I think that you will be important to have is uh hands-on experience. Hands-on experience. This phrase, or yeah, this phrase, it's meaning that you have experience for a job, and you apply, and you doing in this the thing that the job that you're learning, you have the experience in that. For example, I have hands-on experience like fishing. I fished the last week because I fished the last week a salmon. Okay, so the next that I can say is uh, to explain a challenge I faced. Sorry, to to say another phrase that is used is a challenge I faced was, but I overcome it by. This phrase is shows you can handle difficulties and learn from them. This is a good form to relate to the strength. So the phrase is a challenge that a challenge was I faced it. Sorry, a challenge I was facing fa- faced. Sorry, this was not his here, it's here. So a challenge I faced was you said it, the challenge that you facing, and then you said the form that you overcome and that you front out that problem, but I overcome by, and you said it how. In this reason, you can say that it show that you can handle a difficult situations and learn from them. For example, a challenge I faced was working under pressure during a system crash, but I overcame it by staying calm and focusing on priorities. It's an example. Or I challenged my I faced was fear public and but I overcome it talking in public. It's a fun that you can in front of these challenges. So something that you can use to ask a
Teacher,
questions. Yeah.
face is like superar.
Yes.
Thank you.
Superar o encarar. Okay. So the next phrase, this phrase you can use to ask questions and show interest and some professional. So the questions in that I'm saying is, could you tell me more? Could you tell me more um, about the thing that I'm work I'm working then. I know. And that the thing I've working working with working with. Okay. So in this part, this type it's I will. So we this part is the short form, but it's will. I will working with. Okay. In this phrase is shows interest and some professionals and also require like I'm very interested in the work, but you could you tell me more about the team I've been working with? This phrase is like as a questions showing interesting for more information. It's a good form to ask the interviewer for more information for the the work, the teamwork, and what are the abilities that you will need to uh, improve it in that work, up to using that word. So this is a some phrases that is important to you to know because it's very useful. So you have some questions in this moment about the topic?
No, teacher.
Okay, so let's continue with a little activity. Okay, so in this activity, this has two parts of the activity. The first part is you must make a short dialogue that you are in that dialogue you are postulating for a job application. So for this this activity, you have 15 minutes, and I think that is enough to write a short dialogue. Or do you need more time?
Teacher, I have a question about it.
Yeah.
Mm, may I short dialogue? It's okay.
Yeah, it's a short dialogue. It's a short dialogue.
Yes, yes, but I have to write my part, only my part, or the other part, like the people that is
Interview.
making me the interview.
Mm, if you want, you can. But if you only sit in that you part, and consider you can use, I believe I will be reader to fit this position because, and you said in why.
Like introducing to me.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so 15 minutes is enough or need more time?
It's okay the time.
You're finished or you need more time?
Teacher, I need more time, just a little.
Okay. Um, okay, so mm, okay, Luis, can you tell us your short dialogue, please? Firstly, you finish.
No, teacher.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna share with you. While you're finishing the activity, I'm gonna share you the two links. These two links, please fill up. And that is one of the links forms, and the other is the assistant link. Send you in the chat. Okay, so for the last thing, the second part of the theory is
Teacher,
yes.
I'm sending the text.
Okay, okay, okay. So for the last part of the theory is it's also another phrase that you can use to answer the next questions. Sorry. The question that I'm saying that it's tell me about a time you solve a problem. And how would you answer in English is with this phrase. In my previous role, as you say the job, I face the problem that you face in that job, and I solve it by and you setting the solution, which results in many cases, you said the positive result that for this problem that you face. It's a little phrase that you can use to answer the question that tell me about the time you solve a problem. So, Wesley and Luisa, you have some question about some topic that I say that I explained to you for this day, for this night, sorry.
Sorry, teacher, I didn't hear you.
If I'm saying that if you have some questions about the topic that I'm presenting to you for this night.
No, teacher.
Okay, so I'll share with you the assistance link. It is on the chat. In the chat, you can say it. One is of the assistant links, and the other is forms. Please fill up these links. And that is all today. I hopefully that you learn some new thing in cultures, in key vocabulary, and phrases that didn't you don't know. I hope that it can be have a good positive in your life. So thank you for your assistance and have a good night. Also, don't forget, fill up the links, please.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Thank you, teacher.